Woo! And we are live. As you can tell, we are ready to go. My goodness, as we've been saying, you can never be on the rails you can never be off the rails if you're never on them in the first place. So with that being said, it is your host, El Tucker Tente, the ultimate sensei, aka We'll Save the Rest for Sleepless Radio, joined by the great co-host of Bumps and Bruises. We got Scotty Two Stone. Thank you for returning once again. And now we get to dive right back into the madness of all the pro wrestling that's unfolded in the last week. And we get to speculate, articulate, and most importantly, conversate. I think it's going to be a blessed, wonderful time. Thank you for joining us. How you been, Scotty Two Stone?
Oh, looking forward to getting the night started.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more with you. Well, with that being said, first thing in the headline, first thing in the video, I'd like to get right down to brass tacks. How about we've been doing, we ranked the Saturday night's main event matches. We're not going to rank all of Double or Nothing. We're just going to kind of give that one a recap. But with WWE only being 5 matches, I feel like we can rank them. So what match would you like to rank, or what match would you say was your worst match of the night? Take the floor.
Chelsea Green.
Worst match?
Yeah. That ending ruined everything.
That Selena 619 did.
I know. Her broken nose. She wanted to stop, be safe.
And we were just talking about it on last episode about the 619 being the most dangerous. That's why it showed right there. I mean, you don't see cutters and RKOs botch like that, man. That's crazy. Someone either dies or looks dumb as hell and loses their championship the following Friday.
House show on this Texas and Tuesday.
Oh my God. I guarantee Paul looked right over at Bruce and Michael Hayes in the back and said, yeah, instead of July, make that June. So you're saying that's worst match of the night?
That ending killed it.
You know, I gotta say it's
a big go home spot. And you're just like,
That's my second least favorite match of the night.
Go ahead and say R-Truth and John Cena.
R-Truth and John Cena was my worst match.
You're a bandwagon person.
Dude,
Dave Meltzer gave it a half star.
Did you watch that match?
You're like, Dave Meltzer gave it a half star. I got to agree with Uncle Dave.
What did you think of that match? Come on now.
Second worst match, but not the worst
Okay,
match.
So we're flip-flopped?
Probably. I don't know what your 4 is.
Well, my second worst match of the night is the Chelsea. Is the Chelsea match with Zelina. But my worst match of the night is R-Truth John Cena. And I love R-Truth. I love John Cena. For what it was, I guess it was serviceable. But if we're gonna rank them as a match, come on.
I felt bad for R-Truth.
I didn't. Pay-per-view payoff. When was the last time he was on a PLE? When was the last time he didn't have a plate in his hand and catering?
That was like his worst match ever. In a 50-year career.
I'm sure he fucking loved that.
I'm sure
it was a basic match, very limited bumps.
But that was his worst match ever in a 50-year career. That was like his low
It was
point.
A bad one.
And he was carrying the 24/7 belt.
53 times. Take that, John Cena, with your 17. But
just say.
So we're flip-flopped then on 4 and 5. I love how we know every time that it's 5. I'm like, I don't even have to. Thank you, Triple H. It makes it easier. So now we got the tag match left. We got Logan
Paul,
Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight Championship. So that's your 3.
Yeah. I loved him.
I just need to be brushed up.
I loved him kicking Logan Paul in the mouth.
Oh, the cage. The steel cage with Damian and Drew.
Yeah.
And you said Jey Uso and Logan Paul was your 3rd worst match.
I loved it, though, when he kicked Logan Paul in the fucking mouth. He bought in that cryptocurrency zoo. He was trying to catch eggs and NFTs. Logan
you know what? I'm going to agree with you on that. I'm going to agree with you on that. That's a good pick for 3.
Oh, you like to get kicked in the mouth for
Yeah, he got kicked in the mouth. I thought Jey Uso, because I at one point panicked and thought that there was a chance that Logan Paul was going to go over.
I really hope that Jey Uso was going to lose. Logan Paul was going to
You wanted Logan to win.
Absolutely.
I mean, look, I smoke Mavericks, which they should sponsor me,
just to piss you off.
But just to have Logan beat Captain Yeet.
Just
4 letters, 1 word.
Just to beat your second favorite wrestler, current wrestler.
4 letters, one name, Tuke. Ba-boom. But Jey Uso's not my favorite wrestler, but I am pulling heavily for him. I have a foam finger. I can't.
That's not your second favorite wrestler.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah, we all know it's LA looking at the sky night.
LA, hey, what's those lights look like?
Those stars are pretty out tonight.
LA Knight's studying astronomy these days.
How's that U.S. Championship belt coming?
Fuck off. I'm wearing Punk. At least he's in a Money in the Bank qualifier, brother. He's got a chance of going over on something, dude.
You know how to get rid of him real quick.
Bronson Reed comes out and fucks up his day. That's what's going to happen. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Just show him a piece of glass. He'll go the other way.
Surprise, Jack Perry in WWE. No.
Put him in a choker hold. He can't get out.
Jim Ross, I thought he was going to kill him. It was a slobber knocker. But
dude, that's all you got to do for it, man. That's how I'd book CM Punk.
Is just put people in chokes?
No. He just gets choked out.
No.
Ted DiBiase just comes out of nowhere, $1 Million Dreams him.
We watched that happen in UFC. We don't need to see that happen in WWE. I'm cool.
2 minutes 14.
Cool on that.
14.
By the way, I am wearing the vintage CM Punk shirt, mind you. So, not one of the new updated fancy ones.
I'm sure you're
got
proud of you right now as you're pounding Budweisers.
And smoking cigs and shit and getting contact high. Absolutely.
When are you going to get you a Pepsi tattoo? Oh, not Pepsi. You got to get a different Coca-Cola tattoo.
I get a Mountain Dew tattoo called Live Wire, to where it could be a double entendre. It's a Mountain Dew tattoo and a Motley Crue tattoo. Think about that. Mountain Crew. Motley Dew. Boom. Never thought about that.
What's your second match?
Second match, actually, I bought myself some time there with that good banter.
You didn't have a second match?
Second match, well, because it's tough between the last two.
I'll go steel cage match. I'll make it easy.
Damn. I agree with you again because I didn't like the finish. I didn't like that finish. That was a stupid finish. You know what? I'm with Jesse the Body Ventura. By the way, can we just address that Jesse the Body hadn't seen a steel cage match since '92?
Okay, he doesn't like modern wrestling.
This dude literally goes, wait, what's he doing? What's he doing? He goes, he's escaping out the door. And Michael Cole goes, yeah, that's how you win a steel cage match. He goes, whoa, he's going to have a limo come out to him, pick him up too? He goes, that's the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
But that's just great heel commentating. He's tapping into that Bobby the Brain.
I love that shit.
And that's what the wrestling world needs, is more commentators like that. That's just going to shit on the good guy and bring out the greatness of the bad guy. Talk about, oh, he's just trying to help him out as he's putting his head through a fucking table.
He's just trying to show him the way, trying to guide him to the light.
Yeah. We don't have that. We just got people that are calling the moves. Michael Cole's like dead anymore behind the mic. Pat McAfee brought life back to him at least.
Tell me what you
I bet he's just happy Vince McMahon just ain't chirping in his ear all fucking night again.
That's why he's relaxed. That's why Booker T fell asleep. He's like, oh my God, it's quiet.
That's NXT.
Still, oh yeah, I guess that's true. Well, then that leaves what we know what our favorite match of the night was, the tag team match where Bronson Reed came back. Shout out Big Bronson Reed for coming back like a fucking beast.
That's how you re-debut somebody.
No vignettes. No, he might be coming.
No cutting off the lights.
No cutting off the lights. They love doing that.
And boom. Oh, my God.
It's The Undertaker.
But this had a big reveal just not too long ago, too. Kind of like detract though from it.
Oh, JC Mateo? I don't know, though. He's getting buried. Jeff Cobb's been getting buried.
This sucks.
R-Truth literally.
But he looks so promising, don't he?
He
does a standing moonsault for a guy of that size.
He does have a lot of potential to him, but right now in WWE, unfortunately, he's getting quickly like buried, like with the mic and shit, like with people on the mic and shit. Yeah. Like LA Knight got him last week. R-Truth looked at him tonight and he said, "Who are you?" He goes, "I'll be honest, I've never seen you before." He goes, "Are you his son?" To Solo Sikoa. Solo, like you could tell, he even gave Truth that look, like, "Come on, man, we're burying this kid." Like,
no, that's just R-Truth being R-Truth, trying to get people to break character
and be funny.
But yeah, tag team match was definitely best. best match of the night.
So CM Punk was involved in the best match of the night. Thank you.
Not because of CM Punk.
I was hoping I could get you to say it, but I don't know.
Never will.
Never will?
No.
Can't sell you on 2 Bill Phil?
I just don't respect him as a business person.
Jeez. But he's not in it. He's in it for business. He's not in it to make friends, he said. He's in it to make money.
For him. After he tries to burn down every company he works at, just rags on him, talk shit, put him down.
He does still do that every once in a while, too. He goes, we even got people on the hard cam side. And I'm like, damn, dude, it's been like 2 years.
The same shots he took in WWE or in AEW at WWE. Oh, you always thought the grass was greener on the other side. Said it like 6 months before.
Oh, yeah, and he goes, so why don't you go headline night one of a, what did he say?
Night one
of a 2-night extravaganza or something like that. And then somebody said 2 years later. Yeah. And it's like CM Punk's headlining night one of WrestleMania.
I'm just saying. So that's why I don't like CM Punk for a personal level. I've never met the man personally.
CM Punk. Clip it. Could very well be a clip right there. The next event that followed that up the following night to go head-to-head with AEW, because God knows they just cannot resist stepping on them. Let's just call it is what it is. Keep it a buck. But Battleground NXT had a couple of highlights. I will say something, though, and I believe Scotty Two Stone's right there with me. I did not watch the show. I only went through and saw the highlights, everything that they posted on YouTube from it, so forgive me. But I really was kind of